This map shows how Melbourne, Australia is closer to Antarctica than it is to Darwin, Australia on the north side. This map shows the...
Hello everyone, in this video I'm reacting to maps that changed the way I see the world. The original video is linked in the description.
Let's look at some maps that are going to change the way that we see the world. This is how much income you're going to need to join the top 1% in every US state. California makes it easy. It's just 1 million solid. Yeah, easy. So it looks like the highest is actually in Connecticut with 1.2 million. That's fascinating, actually. The lowest is in West Virginia. You only need $420,000 a year to be in the top 1%. Yeah, I know I say only. It's a lot of money, but also relatively, it's cool. But yeah, we're all doomed, so it doesn't matter. This is just a map of the Midwest. Yeah. It's definitely in the West and in the middle because it's the Midwest. This was the first transcontinental railroad that was completed in 1869. You now could cross the country within a week instead of multiple months. That was dangerous. Interesting that there was an Oregon Trail and a California Trail. So this map shows that the entire area of Manhattan is smaller than the Dallas-Fort Worth Airport. This map divides the world into 4 equal quadrants and shows that the Northeast has almost 3 out of 4 people on Earth. It says 13% in the Northwest, but only 5% of that is in the United States, which is the same as the 5% in the Southwest. 86% of all humans live in the top side of this quadrant. This is Europe's predicted population change from 2025 to the year 2100. Ukraine and Italy have the highest loss in population potential, with Russia, Poland, and Spain right there behind them. And it looks like pretty much only France and the UK are going to have any significant population growth in Europe. This map shows how much people drink in every single US county. The highest amounts of excessive drinking are all in purple, which are only in Wisconsin and Montana. It's too cold up there to do anything else. The lightest green colors are the lowest, which really it looks like New Mexico, Utah, and a lot of the South, surprisingly. Florida has none of that. We got to have our alcohol in Florida. This map shows the second biggest religion in every US state, with the first being Christianity across all of them. It looks like a majority of the country is pretty split between Judaism and Islam, but there's a few others there. The countries, or should I say continents in blue, have the same equal population to the entire red area. So that's not individual blue ones. That's the entire blue areas on this map equal to red. These were the first 10 nations to send a human into space. Obviously, the Soviet Union and the United States back to back a week apart. And then it took a while, and then everyone started doing it. That's the story. Every US county that is red on this map has a lower life expectancy rate than North Korea at 72.6 years or under. This map shows the US states where front license plates are not necessary on a car. Living in California and Oregon in my first 27 years of life, then moving to Florida, I did not realize there were states that didn't have front license plates. I thought every single state had it. This visual shows what giraffe patterns look like in different parts of Africa, which I had no idea was a thing. This map shows the population density through all of Egypt, and it's interesting because a majority of it has near 0 people, and then the Nile River has all those people living on it. Fascinating. This map shows where all the penguins live, and since only 14% of people live in the southern hemisphere, they basically live where all the people don't. This map shows the top export trading partner for each US state. I don't think I realized how dominant Canada is, to be honest. Wait, Brazil is for Florida? Okay. Germany up there. Okay. You know what? Utah's just like the United Kingdom. We love them. The 3 regions on this map make up 50% of the entire world's GDP. This map shows how Melbourne, Australia is closer to Antarctica than it is to Darwin, Australia on the north side. This map shows the United States and Canada at the same latitudes as Europe. I didn't realize that the United States is basically the Mediterranean Sea, but it makes sense. Dang, Norway is up there. Like, nobody's up there in Canada, but people hang out in Norway. That's pretty crazy. And then also it's crazy to think that the United Kingdom, if it was on our side, would be in Canada area. Florida is Egypt and where the Nile River is. That's very interesting. Oh my gosh. And then California and Portugal are right there next to each other, basically, which is funny that they have very similar weather and are like that. That should make sense, Adorian, but that's how geography works. Thank you. Thank you, comments. Appreciate it. This map shows the entire railway network of the world. Of course, The top of Canada has nothing. The Amazon rainforest and half of South America has nothing.
Yeah.
The Sahara Desert has nothing. Much of Russia has nothing. Sorry, I'm just looking at this. It's actually really cool to look at.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, if you guys know your this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, turn on post notifications, and I hope everyone has a great day. Bye.